Are you wearing pants today?
No, I never wear pants.
I know that's why.
I have a dress on. Does that count? Well, I have a nightgown. I guess I think it's
Man,
supposed to be a dress, but I wear it as a nightgown. Yeah, we pod with no
okay.
pants. I'm not joking around, man. We never wear pants. If I'm wearing pants, there's usually a problem. You pick your poison. Whichever one you don't pick, I'm going to be doing with Melissa later tonight.
Oh, you got your second one? You doing?
Yeah. And I got the new job, and then I hit the bipolar depression stage. So then I don't feel like doing anything. Um, I've got bipolar depression. It goes, tell me about it. Okay. So apparently it's watching me.
Oh,
It's
really?
going to be awesome. But I swear I worked on these notes for like 2 days and I got 2 paragraphs done. It's just like I lost all steam, all motivation. It's just been a shit show, which is why we very much advocate for mental health. So those are my options. I figure I'd give you a dealer's choice.
I'm, I'm thinking we should go with the ghost because I've got a couple for you later
See,
from my
that's
personal
it goes
experience.
positively. Okay, so they agree. I guess I could introduce you first. Welcome back, everyone. I am super excited. Okay, we have been planning this for how long have we been planning this?
At least 3, 4 months.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, as most of you hear me talk about all the time about the Patreon and all of that, okay, apparently it thinks that we're funny. Um, we are having our very first patron on the show. Swoop. This is Tony.
Yep.
Not
Telltale.
only are we popping your podcast cherry, we are popping all patron cherries right now. So you are
Yeah.
my very first patron to be on.
Yep.
I'm super excited. So this is, you can prove, I am not joking. At a certain tier, you really can be on the show with me.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I've used it on the actual show. I don't know. But it's,
I don't think.
let's see, the earliest or the closest one to our time is, let me look, 1938. And that is the closest to our time that it goes.
Well, at least it's way before my time.
Right? I hope so. Otherwise, you look really good for your age if you're like 200 years old or however old it is. I'm not going to do the math right now. My brain's not functioning. Oh, you know what, Tony? We are going to do this just like everybody else. Who are you? What got you into spooky stuff? Tragedy. It says tragedy got you into spooky stuff. I don't know if that's true, but it's chiming in.
It said
Thinks I'm
tragedy.
funny. He goes,
Oh,
tragedy. And
geez.
I was like, oh, okay, maybe that's it. And then he goes, you are funny.
My name's Tony Bracci. Oh, like I said, I get to pop this cherry, so I'm fucking super excited. Yeah. We've been, like Natty said, we've been trying to get this to go forward. Life goes life and health goes health and all that stuff. 13 years sober, recovering alcoholic. Yeah. So that's why I drink it up, take a shot. You can have one for me.
Yeah, say I would, but all I have, like I said, is paint thinner vodka, and I don't want to shoot that, especially because all I have to drink is tea and milk.
Yeah. So it's funny it said tragedy because one of the stories we're going to talk about later, when I'm going to bring it up, is I lost my grandmother when I was 11 to breast cancer. Oh,
shit.
And she's come back many times to check on me. And I've got a funny story that we're going to talk about a little bit later after we get through these little ghost stories about a sombrero in a Mexican restaurant. Yeah. But not been a fan a long time. Oh, I get to fanboy out. I get to actually sit and talk to you now. Yeah.
I know, it's so exciting. I think I tell people all the time, I'm excited. And people are like, I was like, I love my listeners. Like,
oh, yeah.
So,
and we love you, Natty.
Oh, thanks. So, spread the word, spread it wide. I tell everybody I want to be podcast herpes. Just spread me around. I need to come up with a better one besides herpes. I feel like that's probably not good. Chicken pox probably isn't much better. Neither is the plague. I did have a nightmare once that everything I touched rotted, and I was literally the embodiment of petulance. You ready to crack into this? It's kind of dark in here, so I'm going to stumble. I'm going to mispronounce things because this is also from 1908. So the language is a little different.
Yeah.
So this one, I had to pick it. It was too funny. The title is The Ghost Moose.
Okay.
So it's from Hope Pioneer, February 13th of 1908 in North Dakota. And so this one says, remarkable stories of spirit animal told by guides, all sorts of disturbances caused by his antics. So I had to pick it because anytime you hear ghost moose, you got to. Did you hear? This has been a while back, so I can't remember when you started. I did weird laws in the U.S. and I think I went. Let's see here. I think I went to Alabama to maybe Connecticut.
Okay.
I didn't make it far, but we were talking about there's a law in, I think it's Alaska, where it's illegal to drop a dead moose from an airplane. Or is it a live moose from an airplane? I think it's a live moose from an airplane or something. And my thing is how do you know if it's alive? Like, what if it has a heart attack on the way down?
Yeah.
But there was like do you know a Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just got Daniel, so I don't know who that is, but
I've got a cousin that died of cystic fibrosis named Daniel.
Oh, is it that Daniel? Hi, Daniel. It's just freaky. It's freaky. Maybe it is. We can hear you if that's who you are. Maybe that's what it's like. Wait, they can hear me? Like, oh shit. This is weird. Whoever Daniel is, welcome to the show, Daniel. But anyway, so it says if the stories of the guys to the north of here can be relied upon, a quote unquote ghost moose is at large west of the, oh my gosh, Molunkus? Molunkus? Molunkus.
Yeah.
But anyway, a river. And why is he here? He's recording with me. I know he's a new face, but it's okay. It's Tony. Okay. I love how they're like, why is he here? Why is he here?
Yeah.
Whether the spirit of a moose roams the forest or whether the animal is flesh and blood and educated to the ways of man, it matters little so long as he completely terrorized the guides. So someone's taken some real interesting writing here. The phantom was first seen, so the report has it, by one Sandy Hill, who was in charge of a party of Massachusetts sportsmen camped beyond the old Patton Stage Road. The crowd was out one afternoon when the moose suddenly showed up within range of the guns of 3 of the party, and they fired simultaneously. Okay, so this thing, they see a moose, and 3 people literally shoot first, ask questions later. Same time, kapowie. They all shoot at it.
Hey, it's early 1900s. That's what they did.
Now, this is what makes me laugh. Okay, so we're talking about a ghost moose, but it says the moose dropped. So obviously they hit something. And it was noted that he looked like his sleighs with mild, tearful eyes. Oh, looks like a poor moose. As there was no time to dress the animal, it being late in the day, the carcass was hung on a tree, bled, and allowed to remain overnight. Next morning, the moose was gone, and his tracks plainly showed that he had walked off. Okay.
Bullwinkle said, later.
Oh my gosh, the irony of Natasha and Boris and a moose. I did not put that together. Damn, he was really getting away. I didn't even think about that. So they shoot it. 3 people shoot it. It falls to the ground. They don't have time to dress it. So they bleed it and hang it on a tree, but it looks like it walks away the next morning, just gone.
Like I said, Bullwinkle said, peace out.
I'm trying to think of whether or not, because I mean, a moose wouldn't carry another moose.
No.
I mean, it's not like it would drag it away. I'm trying to think of anything that would make it to where you would have moose tracks. Shit. We'll keep going, then we'll get to it. We'll figure it out at the end. Wandering. Yes, it's wandering. The following night, the party was aroused out of the hearty sleep by a deep breathing at the door of their shanty. Oh my God, the words here are fantastic. Of the shanty.
Shanty.
Well, that came out a little, that was on point. Okay, so they have heavy breathing outside their shanty, which I'm assuming is like a shed or like a campsite, right?
Or a little cabin.
Yeah. Okay, so we're on the same page. There, with his throat cut and mournful eyes fixed upon them, stood the very animal they had shot less than 48 hours before. Sandy managed to come out of this stupor. Oh, Sandy's a man. And fire his rifle, and again down came the moose. This time he didn't stay down, still gazing at them with his awful eyes. He arose and flitted. What's flitted? Anyway, backward into the forest. Daylight plainly revealed his tracks. Okay. So they shoot the moose, they bleed it, they hang it up. The next morning, gonzo.
Yep.
Then they go back to bed and they hear this weird breathing outside their campsite to find the throat slit and the sad eyes of the moose that they just killed. They shoot it again. It goes down, but gets back up and goes back in the woods.
Basically, Moon walks back into the woods and says later.
That's what I was picturing too. It's like doing the whole
little
jig.
flitter, the little flitter.
Yeah, I was like, maybe that's what flitted means. So this was the last Sandy's party saw of the ghost, and they were glad of it. But he hadn't taken himself off the face of the earth by any means. For Bert Peggins, oh my God, that name, who was Trappers Camp west of Ashland, received a visit from the critter. By the way, critter was in quotes. I don't know if I would call a moose a critter. I feel like critter's more like a raccoon or a possum. Baby. Oh, we might get some activity. Guess whose birthday's coming up? Yeah. So baby one's birthday is on Tuesday.
Oh.
So, and then I also lost the twins at the same time. So we'll see. Praise. Okay, happy birthday early. According to a story, right? Exactly. Maybe we should start singing the ditty. According to his story, he had come in from his traps as the moon was rising and was standing his gun against the cabin when he felt hot breath on his back and his neck, and he turned around into the nose of the moose with its throat cut. Oh my goodness. Okay, so no thank you. He was so startled that he darted within the cabin and banged. He says the ghostly intruder picked up his rifle, or he picked up his rifle. Wait, no, I was right. He says the ghostly intruder picked up his rifle with his teeth, pulled the trigger, and discharged it. The ghost moose picked up the rifle and shot it. Like, how would it be like pulling with his tongue? And
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then the apparition vanished. Peggins didn't get over the shock for 3 days. But then again, if I saw a slit throat moose come into my fuck-sucking cabin, pick up my rifle, and shoot it.
After I've shot it twice.
Yeah, he didn't shoot it. This was the other people. So the group came, and 3 of them shot it. Then one person out of that group shot it again. But then they never saw it again, and they left. And then a little bit, I think they said west of them, was this trapper.
Different one.
It would take me longer than 3 days to get over that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like the rest of my life, I'd be questioning all of reality. Anyway, so weird. So Arthur Hill was coming in from Mud Pond when he almost stepped on the moose lying in a corpse of fur. Fur being F-I-R. So fur? It's still fur, right?
Here. Yeah, it's a fir tree. Yeah.
He fired point blank, but missed the moose, and the moose grasped his gun and evaporated. What the fuck? This moose is crazy, man. He hasn't seen either since, but when he got home, he found moose tracks at his door and discovered that some animal had been in his house and made a wreck of the cabin. The door wasn't wide enough to admit the body of a moose, but there were no other tracks in the snow. This is so fucking bizarre. The strangest story is told by, I thought that said Harry Potter. It's Harry Porter. Okay. He was out for a moonlight drive and with his best girl. Wait a minute, there's more than one girl? What a playa. With his best girl when his horse dropped dead from heart disease. He was 5 miles from the village and the situation was embarrassing. He took the horse from the thills and was stooping over to remove the harness when he heard the sound of heavy breathing and turned. There in the hills stood the phantom moose. This is so good. Porter says that without knowing what he did, he harnessed the animal, climbed back beside his best girl, and took up the reins. Oh my God, he's like on the moose? Is that right?
He harnessed it to his cart.
Oh, so he just like, ditched the horse?
Well, I guess because it did. So
well, he must not care. Some people would load that son of a bitch up and take it home. Oh, wait, he was embarrassed. Okay, so he was embarrassed. Gotcha. Now I remember. So they got to the edge of the village in record time when the moose stopped and signified that he wished to be released. So Porter took off the harness and walked the rest of the way. Porter has never shot his gun or a gun in his life. I don't know why that was relevant, but that's the end of it. I'm not understanding the embarrassment stopping because now you're showing up with an empty cart with no horse.
And you're walking. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the story of the moose. Is this not weird?
Yeah. Like I said, Bullwinkle was taking his way out.
I'm just... it had a life, man. Even after life, it had a life. So it gets shot at. Clearly. Then it gets shot again by the same group. Then another person sees it. Actually, it didn't. I don't think it said he shot it, right? Because it scared him in the cabin and it reached in and got his gun and shot his gun.
Yep.
But he didn't actually shoot it.
No.
But it still took it. So then the other person, Sandy, sees it and it takes his gun and evaporates with the gun. Never to see the moose or the gun again.
Yeah.
But then the last guy, it's almost like this thing is volunteering to haul his cart. It lets him harness it. It goes all the way up to the edge of the village and then it's like, peace out, sucker. But apparently it's relevant that he never shot a gun ever. I don't know why they put that in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you do if you're in the woods and you see a ghost moose? Well, what if you don't know it's a moose or a ghost moose? It's just a moose.
Have you ever actually seen what a moose can do?
Yes. I would, well, assuming I had a weapon, I would use it personally.
Oh, yeah. I'd have shot it too.
Now, what would you do if you shot it and or you looked at it and it evaporated?
Yeah, that. Poofed. I'm going, who spiked my drink? Who put LSD in my shit?
Yeah. What if it picked it up and it accidentally discharged?
Yeah. We're talking early 30s, so safeties weren't that easy. You know, it would have easily popped off.
And if it grabbed a hold of it the right way, because it said it grabbed it with its teeth, which means that its tongue is rolling around in there somewhere.
Yep.
I could see it accidentally firing. That doesn't explain Yeah, it doesn't it doesn't explain the disappearing one though.
No.
Or the fact that all of them said they saw it with its throat slit.
Yep.
But that being said, you can technically cut something's throat and not hit enough to kill it. So when they say throat slit, is it actively bleeding? Or
they hung it up and let it out that first night.
They think they did. What if they cut it and it was bleeding, but it wasn't bleeding bad enough to actually die?
Oh, yeah.
Granted, I'm pretty sure if you shot a moose, it'd be pretty pissed off. It probably wouldn't just lay there and let you hang it in a tree.
Yeah. Or even slice its own throat.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I can see, because there's people that get their throat cut and they don't die because they don't actually hit the arteries.
Yeah.
They try to kill it and it's just like it wakes up and it's like, what the hell happened? Like, maybe I need to quit, get off the LSD.
I gotta quit eating them shrooms.
Yeah, right? It's like, I know
the bear told me not to touch them.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. So I had a couple more, but I want to get into yours. So let's just see if I can pick one. Let's see here.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go. Pretty flapper ghost harasses a family man. You can't go wrong with a good flapper, man. Oh, that came out really wrong.
Little flap, flippity flap.
Oh, goodness. I always said if I was born in those days, I would so be a flapper.
Oh yeah.
So I used to cut my hair like that too, and I loved it. Loved it.
Little pixie cut bob. Yep.
But this one's from the New York Herald, April 6, 1922. Obviously in New York, in case you hadn't guessed.
Yeah.
This is so funny. Spook with bobbed hair and painted eyebrows appears at night only at Mr. Snyder's window, though youths tempt her with gifts.
Okay.
In Millerton, New York, April 5th, there is a lot of talk going on here about a flapper ghost, which for some time now has been visiting the home of Theron Snyder at night and peering into his second-story window. All right, so we've already got a peeper. No, out of the second story. Yep. So we're not on the main floor.
It's a floating peep.
Yes. So Mr. Snyder professes only a nodding acquaintance with the ghost, but it says that so far he has been able to see it through the glass. It has bobbed hair and is addicted to the use of eyebrow pencils and lipstick, but also it is pretty. It's addicted to eyebrow pencils. Like, how would you know that?
Oh.
I mean, unless they're like real penciled in.
Yeah.
And then still.
Yeah.
At least it's pretty, I guess. Mr. Snyder is middle-aged, the father of a family, and an employee of the Central New England Railroad. He takes no stock in ghosts and has no time for them. Neither does he take stock in or have time for flappers in the flesh. Oh, we're just dissing flappers, aren't we? But the fact remains that almost every night there is a tapping as of someone gently tapping on the glass of the second-story window. And then through the glass, he can dimly see the head of a flapper flapping about without much very visible means of support, as are shown by flappers in real life. So that's where we're at so far. We got dancing. That's not just flapper. It's a dancing flapper.
Second story flapper.
Yes. Yes, yeah. It's getting high as a motherfucker. Anyway, we'll get back to that. Where was I at here? Totally forgot. All right. Every effort was made to solve the mystery, but to no avail. It has been suggested that perhaps Mary Ellen has come down from... Wow. And I'm not even going to try. Come down from somewhere to visit. But there were no signs of human footsteps on the ground under the window and nothing to indicate that the flapper climbed up a ladder and peeked into Mr. Snyder's window. Investigations are being made by all amateur ghost hunters of the vicinity, and it is these investigations that are causing the talk. Some of the investigators are very young men, and they seem to be trying to steal Mr. Snyder's ghost rather than solve the mystery. Like, they want to take the smoking hot ghost home.
Yep.
That is like some messed up ghost hunting shit there. So 2 of them are known to have placed a box of bonbons on their windowsills at night and lingered, hopefully within their rooms, dressed in their Sunday suits, but no avail. Oh my gosh.
So what was it? Back in the 20s, you can get a flapper for a bonbon? What is that?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We're back.
It goes, do you want to play? And my internet dies.
Yeah.
But even this did not attract the flapper ghost, which remains true to the household of Mr. Snyder. Several members of Snyder's family have seen the face with its pert bobbed hair peeking through the window. They have tried to catch it, but have failed. They have not, however, accepted the offer of certain of the young amateur investigators who volunteer to catch the flapper ghost or die in the attempt. The ghost so far has done nothing to the members of the Snyder family, but look at them. And that's the end of the article.
I think that one was better than the moose one, because that was funny. Because let's get a flapper for a bonbon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's... Now, I think maybe they're treating it as back then, which I guess even still today, chivalry, if it's not dead, you bring a flower or whatever, and you ask a girl on a date or whatnot. Usually you're dressed nicely and that kind of thing. So I get the concept. My thing is what are you going to do with her if you catch her?
Yeah.
Are you going to go on a date? Are you going to die to be with this ghost woman? I mean, no, she's not ever seen in the house. She's only outside the window. But no one sees her from outside. You only see her from inside out the window. Wait.
Succubus.
So that's where I was going to go. But again, they never see it inside. It never touches him. It never does anything. So that's the thing. Is I was going succubus, but it's not actually inside. It's not actually doing anything. They're not having nightmares. They're not having paralysis. My thing is they do say that like mirrors are a portal, right? So you can see a lot of things from the other side through a mirror. And if there's a reflection on the window, heart attack. Okay. I would have a heart attack too. Maybe the reflection is acting like a mirror and for whatever reason, maybe, they don't know the flapper. But maybe for whatever reason, she's there. It doesn't say that he knew the flapper. It just says there was a flapper. So, I don't know. That's really weird.
I don't know. It's funny. It said heart attack.
Uh-oh.
I had one 15 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to party a lot.
Oh.
Before I got sober.
I'm the boring person. It's inside. It's not easy. It says he hides. It's inside. It's not easy. But that is like what brought you? We're recording. You guys back? Yes, I know. We're back. Recording. Hello.
Hello.
That is like the 5th time it says he hides. I don't know who he is, but he's hiding.
Okay.
Oh, in the shadow. Thank you for elaborating on he's hiding. Now there are no shadows.
Ha. Or, like I said earlier, maybe he's talking about me.
Maybe. It has been throwing out some little nuggies that make sense.
Yeah. Because I had somebody tell me once that something is attached that I've had for a very long time.
I have one too.
Yeah.
And it looks like a shadow.
Yeah.
It's black like a shadow.
Like I said, I've been sober for a while, but I used to drink heavily. Waking up was a good enough reason for me to drink. I used to be a head chef, so I drank all the time anyways. But I used to see this girl in my room, right? I told my wife, hey, she goes, you're just drunk. Don't worry about it. You're seeing shit. And I really thought that. I haven't done hard drugs in a long time, but I thought, damn, I'm having some good flashbacks or whatever So, but one night I was laying in bed, just get into bed, and I'm going, so I roll over on my side, and all of a sudden I felt something reaching between my legs and grab my sack, and I'm going, wifey wants to get lucky. I roll over and she's dead asleep. I wake her up trying to think she wants to get lucky, and she go, what the fuck are you doing? I go, you just grabbed me. She goes, I'm going back to sleep. She goes, effing ghost did it. I'm going, oh, okay. So I'm getting groped by ghosts. Yeah. And it's funny because that's about the last time I've seen her. Plus, I got sober, so I don't know. Maybe it was just the alcohol induced.
But you didn't actually see anything. You just felt it like diddling your dally. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Just diddling the dally, dude. Just I'm going, hey, I'm going to get lucky.
The groping ghost. I like it. The horny haunt.
Yeah. The horny chick that wanted to play, but then left.
Didn't even finish the job. What a tease.
Yeah.
But is that the only time? That's the only time that's happened?
Yep, that's the only time that one's happened. So like I was saying in the beginning, I lost my grandmother when I was 11. She was the matriarch of our family. Little
Yeah.
Mexican lady, just I get out of line, she beat me, and then protect me from my mom to get beat. Because I'm the firstborn grandson, so I had privileges. I could do anything I wanted. Except get kicked out of catechism. That got my ass beat.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, 6 years old, telling Mother Superior to go
screw
herself because I got tired of him slapping me in the fingers with that ruler.
So I that's a whole nother episode.
Oh yeah,
It goes laughing.
Yeah.
Whoever it is laughing.
Oh yeah, she probably is.
Yeah,
but no, she was one of the best cooks. Yeah, one of the best. Me, the wife, and the kid when she was younger. We're at this Mexican restaurant and they make good tamales or whatever, and I'm going okay. So I ordered the tamales. Haven't had a good tamale in a while, so I ordered them, and I started eating this tamale, and I'm going,
Kimberly.
damn. What?
Kimberly?
Kimberly?
Yeah. Who's Kimberly?
Daniel, if you're there and you're talking about your sister, I checked on her yesterday.
No fucking way.
Yeah, they're my cousins. Yeah, and
Daniel and
we had a scare about Kimberly. So, yeah.
Are you for real? I'm telling you, this is so crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, apparently Daniel's here hanging out with us. Oh, hi, Daniel.
If you're there, Daniel, go see your sister. Talk to your sister.
Do you like me?
If it's Daniel, you know that boy. I've missed you for a long time.
That's so crazy. That's okay. This happens all the time. Like I said, this is stuff that I don't know. I've not. This is the first time you've been on here. I'm just a conduit. I'm just the middleman. But it happens and it works. But okay. Well, good thing Kimberly's good.
I hope so. Yeah, I haven't heard from her, but I hope so. But no, let's get back to my grams. My abuela. So we were sitting in this restaurant, and it's a typical Mexican restaurant. They got sombreros everywhere and shit like that. And I tell my wife, hey, this is better than my grandmother's. And she looked at me dead square in the eyes and go, you better take that back. Because she knows if I get certain smells, I smell my grandmother around. Because she smoked a certain amount of cigarette, a certain cigarette that had a smell that I know, and her perfume with that cigarette smell, I know. So I get it all the time. So I know she's around me still. But all of a sudden, one of the sombreros off the top of the thing flew off and almost hit me in the head. And my wife goes, see? Shouldn't talk shit about grandma, huh? And my wife
I warned you.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just got really hot and dizzy. So, okay.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just means they're hanging out.
They're all around you.
Sweating. All I am picturing is this lady just not just throwing it, just whopping the sombrero. Just poof.
Luckily, it wasn't a chocolate.
Oh, you can knock the whole bench over or something. It flipped the table.
Oh yeah, or hit me in the head with her damn slipper.
Yeah. Yes. God, I've been hit with everything known to man. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
That is so funny. And the best part is it happened right after you said that. So it was just and your wife's like, I'd shut up if I were you. And it's like it was agreeing. It was like, poof, hell yeah. This is positively.
Don't talk shit.
That's so funny. So since then, have you knocked your grandma's cooking?
Hell no.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
But you can't beat, oh my gosh, you cannot beat grandma's cooking, man. I don't care who you are, pretty much. Grandmas always make the best food. Always.
And I was blessed with two grandmothers that did that. So my mom and my dad's moms could cook.
Yeah. My grandma, and she would feed you till you were gonna pop.
Yeah.
And it is, what's the date today? July 27th, 2025. Whoever it was wanted to know what the date was.
Oh, okay.
So it was, but it was what it was describing. They refer to a certain person that I know as a twin flame. And they always have. So it's an ongoing thing. So I guess that's the case. Maybe I should check my phone because sometimes it'll happen where it'll say that and then I get a message like right afterwards. I don't know, but my back hurts. Can we stop? Okay, no, we're good. Like it literally just felt like something like poked me in the back, like it was hot. Okay.
They're behind you. Play with the cat balls.
Yeah, come on. So you got any more besides flying sombreros? Groping girls? Well, I guess we can't really say it's a girl or a guy. So groping ghost?
Yeah, it's a groping ghost.
Console. Like a food. Okay, consoles and food. Oh my God, food! You're a chef.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Oh!
I love how they know. This is great.
Oh, damn. All right. So it was actually one I was going to tell you to look into as a story.
Okay.
It's a place in California. It's in cool California. It was called the Sierra Nevada House. It's like from like the 1800s. This house was, right? It used to be a hotel on the gold train, when they were getting gold. And the original owner and his daughter died in the first fire.
Oh.
Because this place is burnt down 3 times. Yeah.
That's not very lucky.
No, it's not. So they turned it into a hotel and restaurant. So I started working as a little line cook. I was working there. And my first night, the guy I was getting trained by goes, all right. He goes, do you get spooked? I go, no, why? He goes, because the ghosts like to play with the cooks. I said, all right, whatever. That's cool. It's not like I haven't seen demons and that shit since I was little anyway. So cool. So I'm cleaning up. I turn everything off on the grill. Why?
You don't know why.
Yeah. So I clean everything off. I'm in the back. I'm washing some dishes real quick, and I come back out, and every flame on the stove is full blown.
What?
Yes, every flame on it, full blown. I turn them back off. Go back to doing what I was doing. Come back out. All again. All the flames back on. All right. So I turn it back off, and I emptied it out, and I go home.
I don't know.
I come back the next night, and he goes, how was your first night closing? I said, dude, what's with the friend that likes to play with fire? He goes, oh, you met the little girl. Because the girl likes to play in the kitchen. Yeah. So look it up. It's called the Sierra Nevada House. And there's a lot of trippy stuff that went on in that place for the many years it was up.
You have to send it to me so I don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I will. Yeah. I'll send in our little chat.
If she had anything to do with the fires.
That was speculated.
Do they know how the fire started?
No.
I'm close.
How close?
Okay. How close are you? None? Besides making me lightheaded, I can tell you're close if that's the case, because something's like, ugh. I love how they make me nauseous. It's great.
Yeah, they're trying to use your energy.
And when you were closing and the stove turned on, sorry to get back to that, was anybody in the building with you?
No, I was the only one in the building because I was closing up. Yeah.
So there really is absolutely no reason that
those should have been turned on full blast. Yeah.
Yeah, that's creepy as hell. Did it happen a lot or just that one time?
No, just little things after that. It's just, things come up missing and then you'd find them later in random ass spots. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been that. I'm always like, come on. I've told him, I'm like, if you do not do this, I was like, I will say your ass out of here. Put it back. And then I leave the room and come back and it's like sitting on my desk. Like, oh, sorry. So these balls, I had to move my trash can because I kept coming. My balls were missing, and I couldn't figure out. That's funny. My balls were missing, and I couldn't find them, and they were in the trash can. So I would put the trash can used to be behind me back here, and this ball would always it would fall off into the trash can. I kept putting it up, and it'd fall in that perfume. Did I have? I don't think I have any on today. Nope, sure don't. I have one that smells like smoke. It goes valid. I put deodorant on. Do sniff check.
Check.
Yep.
Check.
So there's one that I have that is you just get a whiff. It's like an ashtray passes in front of your nose.
Okay.
And I have no idea who it is, but it happens all the time. I think it's an older guy, but I don't know who he is.
Huh.
And it just happens randomly. I could be like anywhere in the house or out on the porch and just like you just get a whiff of ashtray. Pamela. I do get Pamela sometimes, but I don't know who Pamela is.
I got an aunt named Pamela.
Oh my God.
But she ain't dead.
Family members? Well, neither was Kimberly.
Yeah.
Is Aunt Pam sick or something?
I don't think so.
Maybe you need to call Aunt Pam.
Yeah, I think I might have to call Pammy.
How do you feel? A little nauseous. How do you feel?
Oh,
Collar.
look at that. Finally one.
Woo! It says collar.
Is it
a collar?
Like a dog collar?
Well, it just says collar. I don't know if it's a shirt or a dog. Maybe we're talking about Catholics.
Hey, cool. I'm down with you.
That was weird. So maybe it is Daniel.
Yeah.
Because we were talking to him. Although I did ask if anybody else was in here, so maybe that was somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Is anybody in here besides Daniel? It's so weird. It gets silent every time. I guess maybe it's just Daniel. So I was laughing because I was telling somebody at work that being an empath and being in the hospital is a little interesting. Especially when it's so chaotic and we're busy because you get like everything from it's very overwhelming. And everybody in there stressed out. So then you get that on top of it. And I made a comment about needing to put my rocks in my pocket. and nobody knew. They were like, what? I was like, my rocks, my crystals. And they're like, what? I'm like, never mind. You don't understand.
Yeah.
But this one guy was talking to me about conspiracies, like different ones and all that. So do you have a favorite cryptid? Do you have one?
Mine?
Yeah.
Like I said, I like the Fresno Walkers.
Huh?
I like the Fresno Walkers.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah. The Fresno Nightcrawlers are hilarious.
Yeah.
Here.
Yep.
If they say mirrors are portals, but when you look in a mirror, everything's backwards. Hello. Something says hello. Hello. Does that mean that they're seeing everything backwards?
They might.
Or are they seeing it like you're looking in a window?
Well, if they think everybody looks through a mirror, so the doll would be on the other side.
But yeah, if they're looking at us, would that be backwards, or does the mirror counteract the backwardness?
No, I think the mirror would probably it'd be backwards if they're looking through it. Because if we see it backwards, then they see it the opposite.
Right.
And that'd be right side. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. Brenda. Uh-oh. Maybe it's your ball sack ghost.
Yep.
Maybe it's ball sack Brenda. So I gotta ask, when it grabbed it, was it like a squeeze or like just something rubbing it?
No, it was a full on. It was a full on grope.
Was it like a hard squeeze?
Oh yeah, it enough to jolt me a little bit. Going, oh, hello.
Okay. Well, I just didn't know if it was like a aggressive squeeze or like a firm,
No, it was,
assertive squeeze.
it was a firm, assertive. Going, give me that thing.
Okay. I don't know if I just blinked weird or what, but I was like, this looked like there was. I thought I saw something move like up here by my head. Maybe I just blinked funny. One time I got Bell's palsy. That was a good time.
Oh shit!
I literally went to a Mexican restaurant, sat down, and by the time we left, I couldn't move this half of my face. It was weird.
They figure out why?
Nope. No idea. It just randomly, for 3 months, I couldn't move anything.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I was a little I thought I was having a stroke.
That's the first.
And it was just weird because like I would blink and I would notice that one side wasn't, one would blink fast and the other one would go. I was like, this is, and I was the person across me. I'm like, does this look weird to you? Hello? Talk into the box. I moved it. Did I not move it to the right place? Is that your problem? Do you like it here? They're finicky.
Yeah.
Gotta have it just right. So I guess we can wrap it up, and then I guess I can prep. I got a cryptid coming, so I guess they're all ready for that. But again, Tony, you are awesome. I am so excited. This was awesome. So
this was fun.
This is, yeah, I tell everybody, see, I'm not joking. You really can be on the show with me.
Yes, you can.
I've got another.
So support that Patreon.
Yeah, support the patrons. Support me, because let me tell you, people don't realize that we have to pay for subscriptions. We have to pay for stuff. And I do all the work. I do my research. I do my notes. I edit the whole 9 because, one, it'd be nice. I would love to be able to do this full time, although I do love my job at the hospital. So there's that. But it is. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. And I appreciate it. I appreciate all my listeners. And I'm so pumped right now. I've been excited about this since we got it on the calendar. Like I was even like, we're so good, right? Like we're so good for tonight. Like we good?
Yeah, look,
yeah.
We got more.
Hey.
They're good for it
they're
too.
like, wait, not yet. Don't go. But it's just something that it's really cool. And I wanted to have the opportunity to have some people on and all of that stuff. Of course, I got to screen him because I don't want to like a total weirdo on here because that'd be weird.
A little weird.
Yeah, I mean, we're all weird here. You know, there's a certain kind of weird that we don't want to promote.
Yes. Yeah.
But I've been in contact with another gentleman, and we've kind of been the same thing. We found a time, and then something happens, and then something. So we've been going back and forth, and I'm hoping to have him on soon. One who blesses. Tell us what's up. Maybe that's where the caller comes in. Maybe we do have a priest in here. Wouldn't that be ironic, considering they don't believe in it?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Like being like a preacher or a pastor or whatever, and you don't believe in ghosts this whole time, and then you die and you become one, then they're like, shit, I was wrong the whole time.
Now I gotta go make penance.
Yeah, right? Or, well, that's the thing too, like purgatory, right? I mean, would you classify the space that ghosts, but then again, are they in the space or are they in our space? You know what I mean?
That's the question. That's a question on every ghost hunting show I've ever watched. You know,
this is key.
Says what?
Key?
Oh, is that the key? Is she the key? Okay.
I am the gatekeeper. Where's the key master? Or I'm the key master. Where's the gatekeeper?
You're the key master, so we got to find the gatekeeper. So
yeah, where's my gatekeeper? Yeah, you're awesome.
Thank
Much
you.
Love. And keep listening, everybody. Don't forget, share all of that fun jazz, and make sure you give him lots of love on here.
5-star.
Yeah, 5 stars only. All right, till next time, everybody. We'll see you.